Heartwood is a completely voluntary group made up of around 140 volunteers. The group was formed in 2014 to start looking after woodlands that were some 15 or 20 years old. When they get to that sort of age, they need managing, particularly they need thinning. The National Forest team, they provide all sorts of information to us, the forestry knowledge of the woodland managers, training and support. We've now got a number of people in the group who are chainsaw operators. They can use brush cutters. So all of our machinery operators are fully qualified to sort of national standards.
Heartwood Community Woodland Group are a brilliant example of what can be achieved when a like-minded bunch of people get together. Since the forest started, we have engaged with local businesses, but communities as well, really to try and get everyone sort of pulling together and to help us create our vision for the forest. Our aim is to get over 80% of our woodlands in active management. So that really means that once the trees are planted, we don't just leave them, they are actually looked after. It's about getting the communities in to help look after what we are creating here.
What we've done over the recent years is created a woodland base where our members can do green woodworking, willow weaving, we make charcoal here as well. We've also recently started making a product called biochar, and that's a project the National Forest are working with us on. And that's got all sorts of carbon capture benefits. So all in all, we use everything that comes out of the woodlands for good use.
I think Heartwood, for me, embodies everything that the forest's about. It's looking after woodlands, it's engaging people. They've got a whole circular economy going, so they're now, pretty self-sufficient in terms of their own income. And I think that it's a really great example of what can be done.
It's become a whole different way of life for myself since I've finished work. Hopefully I'll be going on a first aid course, then followed by a chainsawing course, which will all come in within helping through the forest.
You work in to improve the woodland, and it's nice that you then get to take some of the wood home as well.
Knowing that you're doing something that's helping conservation is absolutely vital for me. As a child, I remember my grandfather was a forester, so when this opportunity came up, I thought, right, I'm going to join in that.
Trees and woodlands are providing a venue, really, a place for people to come and enjoy. There's a lot of evidence and research out there that trees are really just good for our health and well-being. So just being out in green is relaxing. We are just basically happier people.
Everybody these days says about their mental health, but there is something balancing about being in a wood.
There's far too much hustle and bustle in the world, and we forget what's really important. I think it's incredibly important that we connect back with nature.
Heartwood have worked with the National Forest from our inception, and we've had varying levels of support during that time.
So we have access to funding, we can offer training, skills development, networking, or just advice. We've got over 70 community groups now that we are supporting in some way. So if you have an idea and you're in the National Forest area, come and have a chat and we will help you build your idea with us.
This year marks our 10th anniversary. Working in the woodlands has given me an opportunity just to spend lots more time where I'd love to be.
I'm just really proud of having been part of it. It's a great organisation, it's fantastic.
This to me is probably one of the most important things in my life now, to be part of all this. Yeah, it's really good.